Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Al, and today we're gonna get into a topic that a lot of us deal with daily, and that's overthinking. And overthinking can make like the smallest decisions feel like it's a life or death situation, and this can make you feel like you're stuck, anxious, or even drained. But today I'm gonna give you some tips to help you manage it, and it's going to be six tips that you can start to use today to hopefully quiet the noise and give you a peace of mind. So get your coffee, your water, whatever you drink, your juice, and settle in because we're going to start. Jump right into these tips. So the first tip would be to name it to tame it. So the moment that you catch yourself spiraling, going into like what if, of it all, what if this happens, what if that happens, you want to just pause and say it out loud. I think I'm overthinking right now. And you just heard what I said, right? I think I'm overthinking. That's the whole overthinking of it all. So you want to just give yourself some space to say, I'm overthinking right now. And then this helps because it brings awareness that you're overthinking. And when you have awareness of something that you're doing, it's a good thing because now you know what's going on, you see it, and you can start to take steps to change it. So and this also creates a space between you and your thoughts, and this gives you back your power over the overthinking. So you just want to take a step back, pause, say out loud, I'm overthinking right now. And then you also want to say to yourself that this is just a thought, it's not a fact. So that's just, letting yourself know that the what ifs that you're thinking haven't happened and probably won't happen. They're just thoughts. Tip number two would be you can schedule your worry time. So you give your overthinking time throughout your day. So you might want to say, like, in the morning, 11 o'clock, I'm going to sit from 11 to 11:15, and you want to allow yourself to just overthink. So this will say what it looks like is you saying, okay, if you want to freak out, you got 15 minutes to do it. And it might sound like it's strange, but it helps your mind to contain the overwhelmment instead of letting it spill into every aspect of your life. So most of the time, by the time that worry time rolls around, your mind is like ready to go because you've been like holding back from doing it. And tip number three would be to get out of your own head. So this is brain dump. So overthinking usually thrives in silence because you're not saying it to anybody or writing it down. You just, and it kind of leads to rumination because you may think of the same things over and over again. So you want to write it out. You want to grab a notebook, some kind of paper, um, or an app. They may have note apps that you can use, and just do a brain dump. Everything that's in your mind. It doesn't matter your spelling, your punctuation, how you structure the writing. You can be as messy as you want, misspell words that you want. The point is to just get the things out of your head. And this helps because when your thoughts are on paper, they're no longer swirling around in your head. And you be able to gain some clarity, and sometimes you may even get a solution out of doing the brain dump and seeing things laid out on the paper. So it's more visual. If you're um, if you want to make it more visual, you can like do like a color coding, mind mapping. Just make it your own. Do it in your own way. And tip number four would be to ask yourself questions. So you can ask yourself questions like, um, will this matter in 5 days, 5 months, or 5 years from now? Whatever it is you're overthinking. You can also ask, what's the worst case scenario? And can you handle it? You can also ask yourself, what would I tell my best friend in this same situation? And I really like that one because when I put myself in the place of my best friend, I can hear what I would say to them, and it usually is what I needed to hear at the time as well. Um, so you can try that. That might help. And the questions will bring instant perspective to whatever you're overthinking about, and it can pull you out of the anxiety of it all. And often the problem isn't as big as you're making it seem or it feels. It's just being amplified from your mind, from the overthinking. So tip number 5 would be to move your body, so you can move to reset your body. Because when your thoughts are racing, your body often feels tense and frozen. So movement kind of breaks that loop. So you can go for a walk, stretch, yoga, dance around, um, anything that will reconnect you to the present moment, and your body um, will calm your mind. And it's kind of all connected. So you will see that once you calm your body, your mind will calm down, and maybe some clarity will come, and it'll help you to stop overthinking as well. So tip number 6 would be, you can use a grounding mantra. So you want to remember that your thoughts don't define you, and you can repeat a mantra that brings you back to the present moment. So I'm going to give you 3 that you can try. One is, I don't have to figure everything out right now. Another one is, I trust that clarity will come. And the last one would be, I am safe, I am present, and I am okay. So you repeat it, you write it, you put it on a sticky note, put it somewhere you can see it, write it on your mirror, put it on your the dashboard of your car. So when your mind starts to overthink, you have your mantras where you can see them and you can repeat them, and it'll help to anchor you in the present moment. So overthinking doesn't have to ruin your life. Those are 6 tips that hopefully will help you or help someone that you know. They're small, but when you do them over consistently over time, they add up. And so we're just gonna run through. The first one is name it to tame it. The second one is to schedule your worry time. The third tip is to do a brain dump on your thoughts. The fourth tip is to ask 3 magic questions. The fifth tip is to move your body. And number 6 would be to use a grounding mantra. So start one today, see how it helps. Leave into the comments which one you started and what um, what are you hoping that will come out of it. And if this helped you, hit the like button, share it with someone who overthinks everything, and subscribe for more tools to help you grow into the most confident and peaceful version of yourself. We're all in this together. I'm doing the same thing as I give you the advice. I'm practicing the advice myself. So if you want support on your personal growth journey,